Hey everyone, it's been a little while since I posted a video, and that is because I had got bronchitis and then that evolved into pneumonia, and I had to take some time off, but I was still working behind the scenes. One of the reasons I didn't do any videos is because I more or less lost my voice from the pneumonia. My voice still isn't perfect, but at least you can more or less understand me at this point. So we've done a lot of work. We've got all the outlets and switches and everything in, cover plates, got the kitchen cabinets in, got the dishwasher in, got the sink in, got the microwave in, the microwave vents to the outside. So we cut a hole through the wall to the outside. And if you remember way back, I had moved a joist to make sure that I had nice clear access to put that vent in, and that worked flawlessly. I will show you some of the cabinets close up. We have one over here, opens this way. This one here opens this way. This one here opens in this direction. We have the cabinet above the microwave, the plug for the microwave. We have the microwave itself. It's got a light underneath. And it's got the vent. And sink is still I'm working on, but I have everything underneath plumbed up. Nice and neat. The countertop is screwed down, and I had to raise it up slightly because when I had put the countertop directly on the top of the cabinets, it was bumping into the tops of the drawers here. So I had to put, I used some OSB as a spacer and put several pieces of OSB down. Over down here we got cabinet. These both open in this direction because the refrigerator is going over here. And we have the dishwasher. So let's see. Also, I started working on putting up the window casing. I got the sides in, and I have the pieces all cut for the front trim. I'm just waiting on some trim glue because this is all PVC, and I need special glue to glue those corners together. And then the plan is I will staple these to this frame here, and then I will nail it outside to the wall, and that'll hold that frame in place. So beyond that, I just started working on the floor today, and this actually has been going a lot quicker than I expected. I figured this is going to be about a 3-day project, and I've only been here for about 2 or so hours and got all this done, and that included some of the harder work, which was some of the cuts. And at this point, we're pretty much just flying with straight rows. It helps that I have this flooring cutter. I got this for another job a while back, another flooring job, and it is fantastic for cutting cutting things to length. It isn't cutting it. I have to, for the width, I have to rip it down on table saw and jigsaw for some of the cuts, like the corner cut here. But yeah, this has been going great. So I will throw you in the tripod and let you watch me do a row. So my tape measure is right here. And I'm trying to get all the seams lined up just for making things look nice. So over here I'll need a piece that is 7 3/8 long. So that, actually I need to cut off, no, let's see. Yeah, I need to cut off the edge of this as well. Nope, I just did that wrong. Let's try this again. Actually, no, I gotta do it from, see, it's kind of a puzzle. Yeah, I need 7 3/8 and I need it from this side. Unfortunately, I messed this piece up, which had the edge I would have used next. So I'll use this one. Alright, now the difficult part is kind of have to lay all this in all at once. So my helper Kevin will pop in and help me with this. Back at it. Alright, so right, yep. Yeah, just over here again. Together fairly easily. Most of the time. Yeah. Ah. Alright, and for this end piece, I have to use my pry bar. Go. And that's it. So we're just gonna keep going until this is done. Just a repeat of that process. So I think I might have some clips from when I did some of the work earlier. If I have anything worth including, I will add it to the end of this. But if I don't, then thanks for watching, everyone.